Welcome to the live stream. I am imaging the Cygnus wall tonight with my Dobsonian telescope. I'm imaging it in narrowband. I've been imaging for half an hour now. I tried the reducer with the 294 sensor. It's working good, but there are lots of distortions at the edges, which I need to work on. Maybe I can change the orientation of the reducer because I have been told that if I flip it over, the distortions will be much less. So maybe I will try this. I'm using 3 second subs. Before I was using even less because it was windy, but now the wind stopped a bit and I've been able to increase the exposure a bit. There's lots of hydrogen in this area. All this red you see is hydrogen. The rotation is much less of an issue when using a larger sensor, as you can see. It's there, but it's much less prominent. But to be honest, I think I need to move the mount a bit. I think it moved slightly out of the view. As you can see, you can even see the Cygnus wall in live view. That's how fast the telescope is collecting light. Normally, you wouldn't even see it. I'm using 3-second exposures and 470 gain. I'm using very, very high gain because I'm using very short exposures. I can do it another way because it's a Dobsonian mount and it's if a wind gust comes in to ruin an exposure, so it's not worth it to throw a lot of exposures. It's much better if you lessen the exposure and integrate more. That's been my experience. And I'm gonna see what data I have at the moment. Just gonna do an auto stretch to see what I have. This is the new serial 1.4, by the way. It works great. You can use Graspert in it. And as you can see, it's good. Granted, the stars are distorted, but the details are there. So we have something to work with. Thank you and welcome. This is just an auto stretch, so if you process it normally, it will be much better, obviously. Because what I normally do, I collect the data here, and every so often I check on serial what I'm getting. And as you can see, very little noise, not much noise in. That's the benefit when using a cooled camera. The SV705C is all good, but it's very noisy when in the summer. Like we are going in the summer now, it will start getting noisy. Normally it's good. Yes, with 705C is not much noise. But when the summer season starts, it will be problematic without a cooler. A cooler is always beneficial. And you see, like, it's bright in the middle because I'm not using any flats, nothing. And I know it looks pinkish on your screen, but on mine it doesn't. On mine it's red. For some reason on YouTube it's looking pink. I haven't used my SV405C for a while, so it's good to use it now. It's been in the box for too long. Because in Galaxy season, I use the smaller sensor cameras. I don't use the wide ones. I only use the wide ones for like Galaxy, like the Macarian's chain, like stretch of galaxies. But otherwise, I will use a planetary camera for galaxies. It's been 40 minutes now, and soon it will be sunrise here. It's like half an hour left only. The sun will go up. Because I want to test the Gill Nebula with this one, how it will look. But tonight's not the night. I'm using a narrow band, true, but still it will be not good imaging something near the moon on the sky. So I will try another day, maybe next weekend, if it will be clear. What I like about Alta's mounts as well is like dithering is not so important because the mount is not accurate anyways, so it will move. So dithering, I only dither like every 5 minutes or something like that. I don't dither frequently, and even without dithering, it will work. Like you cannot dither and it will still work, depending where the target is in the sky. If it's near the celestial pole, it won't work. No, you will get a lot of walking noise. Very sleepy at the moment. I haven't slept all night. Can't wait to go to bed. I check where the mount is, because it's moving a bit. The virtuoso is good, but as I mentioned in previous lives, you have to babysit it a bit. Like every so often you have to check if the mount has moved, because it drifts a bit. All the Opsonians do this, not just the virtuoso. But the virtuosos drifts a bit more. But since I started using it with a cabled connection, it's been much more reliable than through Wi-Fi. With Wi-Fi, it wasn't reliable at all. It was a disaster. Like you will be imaging, and randomly it would go to a completely different part of the sky for no reason. Like that's why I recommend whoever gets this telescope uses it with a cabled connection. Don't use it over the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is crap with the virtuoso. Wi-Fi is only good for visual, not for imaging. For visual, it's okay, yes. The sky is not the best tonight. There are lots of Sahara dust in the air. Like in Malta, we get lots of dust from the desert in the summer, and I can s- I, you don't you can't see it too much, but in the sky you can see like an orange haze, but it's light. It's not heavy haze, but it's still affecting the image. If I would have taken flats, it would look much better because with flats the background will be flat. At the moment it's not. Yes, they will definitely help. But tonight I was lazy. Sometimes I'm lazy, I don't do them. And normally I don't get issues with narrow band without flats, but since I'm using a reducer, the sensor is much farther backward, so the image circle is smaller. But when post-processing, you can fix this. It's only on sharpcap. The issue that you see, because on serial, as you can see, it's flat, the background. With narrowband, it's not much of an issue. With normal, with broadband, it's more of an issue than with narrowband. Narrowband is more forgiving with flats and darks, in my experience. And I'm not using any darks as well. I'm surprised I don't see any M glow here. Normally I see M glow on the edges, on this edge particularly. I don't see. I'm just using the hot pixel removal tool on sharpcap. Like as you can see, I have nothing. I have only hot pixel removal selected. I'm gonna save this stack because like save this text because if things crash, you will lose everything. It's better to save the stack than delete the extras later. I always do that. I can see Venus rising at the moment. It's very bright. And I can see Saturn as well. Saturn is coming in the early morning skies again. As you can see, the brightness filter is all over the place because there is haze in the sky, so it's not stable. This is a good indication. This is like the seeing monitor, the brightness tab and sharp. If you see like tabs down here, don't image. It's crap. But if you see above this line, it's okay to image. If you see like in the 50 range, don't bother. You will get crap images. On YouTube, it's looking pink for some reason. On my screen, it's looking red. Or I don't know. You can see we're getting good details on the Cygnus wall here. Much better resolution than the Evo. The Evo is good for a wide field view, but it's not good to get a close-up view like this. This is where not only shines. The focal ratio is f5 normally, but in this case it's f2.5. It's half, but normally it's f5. We are at 1 hour exposure, and at this focal ratio, 1 hour exposure is equivalent to 4 hours at f5. So keep that in mind. But the signal is worth 4 hours. The noise, no. The noise is still 1 hour. So to reduce the noise, you still need more integration. Integration is always good, but don't expect noise to be like for 4 hours. It's still of 1 hour. But when the signal is good, there will be much less noise than when it's not. So that's a bonus. I'm soon going inside because the sun is gonna go up soon. Like it's almost 5 o'clock here. In fact, I think I should stop because I can already see the sky turning a bit bluish. So the sun is nearing to go up. It's nearing sunrise. And I'm checking on Stellarium. Yes, it's dawn at the moment. So I'm gonna stop here. Apologies for not for the short live because I was like working on how to what to image and stuff before. And I will see you in the next live. Maybe the next one will be the pillars of creation next week.